Hey my love, welcome back to this video. I'm proud of you for taking the time to do something today that will maybe help you get further in life. Because you clicked on this video because you felt stuck in life. Let me tell you, you're probably feeling stuck because there's also a lot of chaos around you. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of, maybe your room isn't cleaned up, but you don't know how to get it cleaned up. And maybe, like for me, the case is, I create something like it's organized. Even though there's chaos, it's organized. I put like stuff on my laptop. I know exactly where the stuff is. I know it exactly. But it's still a mess, So you need to create less chaos. Organize it more in order that you want it organized. Because you may know where everything is, but does it help you? No, because there's still a lot of stuff on the laptop, and life can be so hard sometimes, and you just don't really know where to start because there is such a lot, and like life is so big and you feel so small and you just don't really know. You wanna do certain stuff, but you're too scared of what other people are gonna think, and you don't want to care about what other people think. But if they don't like you, what then? All of those things. There's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of chaos. So what I want for you is to have less chaos. Have some points that you can lean on whenever you're feeling low. Whenever you're feeling, I don't know where to start. My room is an absolute mess. But it's organized, and I don't know where to put it, and I don't know where to start because, sometimes it can just be hard, okay? And there's no need to feel shame for that. There's no need to be like, I'm so mad at myself. Don't be mad at yourself. Don't. Literally. The most hurtful thing, in my opinion, that you can do is be mad at yourself. The most hurtful thing is when you hate yourself. I think that has the most impact. It is. I recognize it too. If I want to do a task, and I know that this is the 100th time that I wanted to do this task, and it's a very simple task, like writing a letter to my grandpa, but I'm not sure if I have his address. I do know that if I have it, it's in one of my drawers, and I know which one. So the only thing that I need to do is just open that drawer and look for his address, and if I don't have it, then I just go ask somebody that knows my grandpa. It's not that big of a deal, but I have been wanting to do this for weeks, months. I don't know how that got stuck in my brain because it's such a simple task, but it did. And now every time that I want to do it, I just, honestly, sometimes I get so mad to myself, and I know it may sound silly, but I literally want to kill myself, because then I feel like the world is just collapsing and everything falls apart, and it just feels like I do nothing good. I feel like I'm a failure. I feel like, maybe nobody loves me or something. And in such a moment, I really want to just die. That's literally how I feel. And I think that is the most harmful thing you can do, because your brain gets overwhelmed by the chaos. You're uncertain. You don't have your future that is gonna go like this or something, because you never know. You can have this really cool, nice plan and you can follow it, but you can't possibly know if it's gonna happen. You can't. Because that's just life. Life goes unexpected sometimes. Life takes a turn that you were like, how the F? I don't know. You know? You never know it, and that's just chaos. And to me, it's hard to get out of that chaos. But, like, for me, it's also maybe different because I don't live at home anymore. I am now 15, and recently something happened with me and my mother, and like the plan was that I went to go live with my mom again, but no, that's not gonna happen anymore. That's all having a very large impact on me, because a lot of chaos is created there, because I am not gonna be receiving that love from my mother anymore. I'm not gonna live with my mother. And, you know, those are really tough pills to swallow, because your whole future falls apart. Because the plan was that I just would live with my mom again. And then it kicks in my head. All the chaos is just like overwhelming my mind constantly. And then when I do other things wrong, it just I don't know what to do anymore, because I'm just lost. And here's the thing. What I think personally, don't try to have it all figured out, because in my opinion, I don't think anyone can have it figured out. I think it's all just like a mindset. Because, like, I'm gonna be real with you. All these people that say you're gonna be okay and all of that are lying to you. They might not know that, but, like, they are. Because how can you know if it's gonna be okay? You can't. You can't look in the future possibly. That's not a thing. And I don't think you should do that. Talk to yourself like that, because it's just a lie. And it does calm your mind down. I have been doing this too. It does calm your mind down a lot, because you're like, oh, I'm gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. But you're actually lying. For some people, it just never works out. That's something you need to realize. And I'm not telling you to give up your hopes or anything. No, I'm just trying to be real with you. So, like, don't try to have it figured out, but along the way of getting somewhere, you should create peace for yourself. You know? And it might take a long while to find that peace, because you're just lost in life and you don't know where to start, where to end, where to everything. You just don't know any of it. And that's hard and that's tough. But it's just, don't try to have it all figured out. Because if you're gonna hyperfixate on trying to know everything, how is everything gonna work out, how is everything gonna go, and then it doesn't work out like that, you're gonna be deeper than you already are. Because if you create a world for yourself that is not real, it's gonna help you feel better. It is. But when it falls apart, you have nothing left. So that's why I'm telling you that. But sometimes, of course, you can live in your own world, because, like, sometimes it just doesn't matter if others' opinions align with what you think. It doesn't. But make it a safe world for you, and make the things that are true to you check them. Check if they are like actually true, you know? 'Cause like, if you, like for an example, you want to wear emo clothes, but everyone else around you doesn't like that, you can go ahead and do that. Because that's just like what makes you feel the best. So that's what you do. And there's no harm. But if you tell yourself that it's gonna be okay, there are multiple things that can happen, but like the two main things that will happen, one of the two main things will happen. It will be the truth. It will be okay in your life, and then your prayer has been answered, and that's so nice, and I'm so happy for you. But if it's not answered, and if you're not gonna be okay, if you've built your whole world on it's gonna be okay, once you realize that's not true, your whole world is gonna be flipped. So don't do that. Just check if it's real. Because in my opinion, it's just lying to yourself if you say it's gonna be okay. Because to some people, it really is never gonna be okay. And how to handle that fact, because that's also a difficult one, and why people don't want to acknowledge that it can also go wrong. If it doesn't end up okay, well, then you gotta make it okay for yourself. Because, if you're just gonna think, oh, it's gonna be okay, and you don't take action on it when you feel, oh, it's not okay, then it's not gonna be okay. Sometimes you just need a little break from all of the chaos to organize it. Sometimes you need to love yourself and go for a walk alone by yourself, or anything else that you may love. Go to the movies, whatever, something to get you out of that chaos, so you can actually, review your life from another standing point, and not out of fear or out of anything. Just view your life as it is, and just go do those things that make you happy a little more. Go for walks more, go to the movies more, do things that make you happy. And life is hard, life is chaos, and it's so much bigger than us, and that's so frustrating at times, because you want to have it all figured out as a human. Well, at least every human that I have met. But before all of what had happened, I was very living in the moment, and that was way better. Even though I was like depressed and in my room, even then, if you live in the moment, it still feels better. But that's to me. I don't know why it is. And like just being carefree, because, like, for example, with loud music, I love loud music, but my ears don't really like that, and I have tinnitus now. Is that so bad? No, because I still had my moments of intense happiness, and my tinnitus is just only like a sound that I hear, and like I'm gonna probably hear for the rest of my life. But why do I have to care that much? It's not something that will hold me back in life or anything. It's not. Yeah, so that was it for today. I hope you have heard something today that has made you feel better, or anything that helped you.